Again, no intro today, folks. Seriously, I have to ask, who on earth still watches the mainstream media? No, genuinely.
I don't know if you saw this, Cecil, but there's a lot of unrest in the world right now. There was a lot of controversy going on in LA. There was protest after protest. There was stuff where the real world is going nuts, right? And the whole anti-ICE protest and stuff where they're deporting illegal people. Well, this is a time where video games are imitating real life, right? Where we saw hundreds, if not thousands, of kids and teenagers are staging anti-ICE protests, rallies, and even in-game riots across Roblox servers. It says, watch as hundreds, if not thousands, of kids and teenagers across the country take to Roblox servers to organize and stage virtual protests against ICE. So they have these digital rallies, and this is what it looks like here. For a recap for everybody, this is where we're at here. So you can see the the Mexico for Life person over here against the SWAT team officers. So this is a role-playing thing where look at how upset everybody is in Roblox here, Cecil.
It's all so stupid.
It is. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Wait.
Okay, why do I get the feeling that whoever made this server is not a kid, it's an adult? No, genuinely, folks, I have a feeling whoever made this server is not a kid, it's an adult. And we all know kids doesn't know how to do this. Yes, there are some instructions. I don't think they can do this much good. Unless, of course, Roblox have implemented it for some reason. I don't know.
Wait. Can you go back to the other thing? Was there really fat one in there?
No, of course there. Yes, there's.
Look, there's a balloon one. Look at that. He's right there. That's hilarious.
Maybe this is more accurate than we.
I thought that was Aunt Marge for a second. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, we got Macho Man Randy Savage over here.
It was the keep your sexism out of this protest lady.
Hey, look, nope. Jesus made his way to the protest too. How great is that?
Just says Frogan is here.
Oh, that's good. Hey, Frogan.
I love that the police car's on fire.
Yeah. Accurate representation right here. But yeah, this is where we're at with where these quote unquote children and teenagers are staging these protests here.
I think what Craig is implying is that children, aka grown adults who want to poison or perhaps manipulate children, grown adults. I'm 100% certain the person who made that server, that Roblox server, what are the chances of it was a dude or a man who is playing it? Think about that for a second, folks.
As this is so freaking funny. This has caught the eye of several quote unquote mainstream reporters, right? Taylor Lorenz being one of them. Now, Taylor Lorenz used to is just a. I want to make sure we are all on the same page. Taylor Lorenz.
She's a vapid woman.
She is indeed a woman.
Oh, and don't forget, she always liked to shit on YouTubers for some reason, or perhaps influencers, because frankly, I don't think mainstream media wants to interview any influencers or perhaps any YouTubers when they are successful. And I do mean successful YouTubers such as PewDiePie, Markiplier. How come the mainstream media doesn't cover YouTuber success? I mean, think about that for a second. Why is that?
A free speech enthusiast, as it says on her X account here, is she technology and online culture journalist and content creator. So she's at usermagazine.com or whatever. Who cares? But she wanted to get more information about this. So she went out and started talking to these Roblox users. And I have this covered for a reason because this is absolute hilarious. On Monday, I reported on anti-ICE protests taking over Roblox. One of the kids I interviewed texted me this morning to share that the Roblox protesters are now facing police violence. This is the text. What? Hello, I was in Roblox ICE protest, but then we all got shot by police. So in there...
Come on.
So wait, they were like Roblox players pretending to be police officers who then shot the other Roblox players pretending to be in a protest?
Yes.
And somehow this made the news?
Well, now you know the hypocrisy on this journalist. Seriously, how come journalist doesn't cover things such as, esports, gaming success? Batman Wukong got 1 million players. How come we didn't see any journalists or any mainstream media cover it? Well, yes, I'm not talking about video game journalists, okay? I mean traditional mainstream media. How come they didn't cover that? And then you ask yourself, how come journalists like to see the bad things on things such as creators, such as Ninja? I mean, how many people or how many journalists from the mainstream media shit on Ninja for his success? Or here, better yet, the Tetris kid, the Sky News anchor who shit on the Tetris kid and then got hit back. Still remember that.
You know, when we talked about this the other day, I said, "Who's stopping this from GTA in it and just having somebody run through this with a car, or this burning cop car?"
Leroy Jenkins.
That's right. So even the protesters know that they're getting effed up over here by the people role playing as officers here, because they know that they're messed up, which is just absolutely great. But yeah, people need to go 5 stars on this. Which is great. Now, hold on. We're not done yet, because everyone's favorite waitress is also interested in this. You see, she's going to be the ambulance chaser here. Said, if you organized or attended one of these, I want to talk to you for Rolling Stone.
Who the hell goes to the Rolling Stone for gaming? Which one of you? Tell me something. Do any of you have any experience with the Rolling Stone article? Were they honest or were they dishonest? Say in the comments and tell me your experience on it as well. Because right now, not many journalists are survive or perhaps are left. Like for example, in video game journalists, there is IGN, GameSpot, GameRanks, I don't believe them. Kotaku's not even doing much better. It will be a matter of time until they are shut down.
Big huzzah, like Rolling Stone matters in today's society here. So yes, kids, you too. And you think that any of these kids have any idea what Rolling Stone is? Like, really? Any of these children playing Roblox?
These children doesn't know what Rolling Stone is. They don't even know what Alyssa McConaughey is or even Taylor Lorenz. And this is the problem. The mainstream media is trying to get these kids to support, which I don't think these kids gonna support anything, or perhaps getting manipulated when they're close to their parents. But sometimes when the kids are either alone or anything, that is easy for the mainstream media, or in this case activists, can easily manipulate them.
Children playing Roblox?
I don't understand, how boring is the game itself if they have to put on a protest within the game, I don't like. That would be that's the furthest thing from my mind when I want to go and play a game, or even if I'm doing something just stupid, screwing around online. I'm not going to go join a virtual protest online. I imagine that it can't all be kids too. That's the other thing.
No,
and it's kind of sad.
No way.
No
this
way
is all
it.
kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the fact that they're trying to make a news article out of this. Who cares?
It's the reason why nobody cares about journalists or any mainstream media, because nobody even cares about them. They all go to YouTubers, and yet you wonder why these news outlets still continue and still getting attraction, despite the fact YouTubers can rake in, hundreds or maybe thousands of views. Only the difference is, when it comes to copyright, these mainstream media got away while people who do honest content were punished.
It's totally manufactured. 1000% manufactured. We all know this. We all see this. We all understand it, right? And the idea that, just the sheer bravado of being like, I want to talk to you for Rolling Stone. Kids, what do you have to say about that? There's some sort there is nothing less valuable than an article from Rolling Stone. I saw that and I directly was inspired by this. None of these articles, none of these outlets matter. Rolling Stone, Time, Newsweek, New York Times, Forbes, Fox News, MSNBC, CNN, Polygon, Kotaku, they don't matter anymore. None of these matter.
100% true. None of them matters. So I like to ask all my viewers who are from the US, when was the last time you trust any of these mainstream media? Have you guys ever wondered why many Americans have already distrust the Western journalists? 1, misinformation. And frankly, they thought they wanted to do YouTube as well, but guess what? They learned the hard truth. When they shit on YouTubers, they're gonna find out sooner or later being a YouTuber is way harder than they anticipated. Look at Alyssa McConaughey. Yeah, she's getting subs, but how many of those subs who are shitting on her by leaving dislikes? Now, based on my calculation, it is, of course, 350% cooked. And frankly, I don't think many people, unless of course you're a senior citizen, you probably watch Fox News and all that. I don't know a single senior citizen is even watching YouTube, because the mainstream media, most of them, many YouTubers would say, they're boomers. Keep on saying that they are the only information. It was proven wrong. I don't think any people, or perhaps any of my viewers here, would go to any of these places such as Rock Paper Shotgun, The Verge, Wired, New York Times. What else? Polygon. And you ask yourself this, how come every time there was a success on, let's say, the esports, how come many mainstream shit on the esports? I still remember it, okay? How come they shit on esports, but yet they give traditional sport good coverage? Now, for the record, the decline or the distrust for the mainstream media, I'm not certain when it happened, because I know video game journalists, when it started, it was actually during Gamergate 1, but for mainstream media as a whole, I'm not certain when. It could be when President Trump was in office, it could be when President Barack Obama was in office. It highly depends. What about you guys? When do you think mainstream media has become distrusted among all of us? Say it in the comments.
How far are you from the Alpha Core?
Hey, don't push me while I'm operating.
I know you're taking a break. Are you sure this is the right way? Maybe I should be in charge of navigation.
How about you do your job, and I'll do mine.
All right, stop it, both of you. Let's go.
Leave a like and subscribe if you want gaming news, gaming theories, or you just want to see me play games. You can visit my first, third, and fourth channel up here or link in the description.